disrespect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said, I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're going to use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not, there's no such thing as 50-50 custody in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. The phone with Kim, I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again.
All right, that was the voice of Kanye West, Kim Kardashian's ex-husband, and they have, I think, 2 children together, if I'm not mistaken. And the eldest is Northwest, and I think he's talking more about, maybe she taking full custody of the child, and there've been rumors about, maybe a waywardness going on social media. People say she's pregnant. That is a rumor, okay. But then I've seen a couple of comments when she started her music career. People were like, she's too young. Why are they even trying to introduce her into the old music career at such a young age? Yeah. And then the appearance she puts on with, I think, tattoos, piercing, and they're like, she's too young for all of that stuff. Gets so. He talking about full custody. I remember earlier in the week on Monday, there's a particular businessman that KJ Giwada said his baby mama is refusing to give him custody of his child and stuff like that. So if we're going to talk about as a woman, you're maybe mother of someone that's maybe baby mama or maybe your ex-husband, you both have a child together. Yeah. Do you feel like there is something that might have warranted either the man or the woman that you would say, okay, I don't want to grant access to my child because of a particular reason? Or do you feel like there's no justifiable reason to do that? Because at the end of the day, you're not making the child to grow up in a morally upright manner. You're making the child to easily deviate from the culture that should build a stepping block and everything like that. And trying to relate to with the waywardness talk that came up with this.
Rephrase that question. Sorry, let me get it.
If your partner, maybe like a man and a woman, because we have seen cases of a man himself will want to take full custody of his children and let the wife not have access to them. Yeah. So both ways, is there any like a justifiable reason for that? Because earlier in the week to KG Giwa, this businessman came out to say his baby mama refused to give him custody, access to his children, not to his child, to his daughter, and I'm like, okay, is there like a justifiable reason for someone to say there's no access to my partner to have for our children because of this and that? Or do you feel like it's not adding up?
Well, I wouldn't know why who is he married to? Who was he married to? Kim Kardashian. I wouldn't know why Kim Kardashian would not grant Kanye West custody to their daughter, because the whole essence why people will not allow their partner to be granted custody to their child is maybe that particular person has been exposed to, is not doing what he or she is supposed to do as a parent. Maybe he's not living right. He's exposed. Maybe people see that maybe granting your daughter custody to the father may expose that child to your lifestyle, which might not be good. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I don't see where Kim Kardashian has not given Kanye West the reason. I don't know if there's any reason, but Kim Kardashian has not given Kanye West the reason why Kanye West should not see or be granted custody to a child, because they are the ones that are even more predisposed. The Kardashian family, they are even the one that people should be scared about. See what I'm trying to say? That the one that people should be scared about. So I think it should be the other way around. I think Kanye West should be the one protecting the daughter than the mother protecting the daughter from Kanye West. Kanye West ought to be the one protecting the daughter from the mother, because of, we know the family history, for God's sake. You know, we know their family history. And now, this is a perfect example of the Kardashian family. This waywardness, I don't know if I'm too harsh to use the word waywardness, but how can a 13-year-old, maybe because in this part of the world we don't encourage things like this, but how can a 13-year-old, you know, she's just 1 year into teenagehood. Just 1 year. Not even 1 year. Her teenagehood has even started.
Yeah, just started.
I'm sorry. Her teenagehood has just started. So I want to say that if there is a logical conclusion that Kanye West can pursue this, because these guys and this lady, they've been apart for a very long time, you know, and for Kanye West to convince Kim, you know, it's going to be a very, very long battle. And the girl, the little child, she's still a child. The little child has been exposed to a whole lot of things, and this is showing in her life, the piercing, the tattoos on her face, you know, and everything. So there is no justification as to why, for example, a mother is preventing the father from having access to their child, knowing fully well, because we've not known of any criminal record from Kanye West. We've not known of any immoral thing from immoral act from Kanye West, other than the Kardashian family, because when these ladies, when they get married to somebody, they break up, get married, they break up.
Yeah,
you know,
I was going through our history today.
Yeah, they break up, except that is it Chris Packer that got, I don't even know all their names. Is it Kylie or no, not Kylie, Courtney? Yeah, Courtney is the oldest, right?
I mean, I don't know the family tree.
You know, I think Courtney Kardashian. I think Courtney.
I don't know that family tree. I don't know that problematic.
Kim is the oldest.
There's Chloe.
Chloe is the busty one. Yeah, because I remember those days I used to watch them. Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Really?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's about years ago.
I used to watch it though. Because it's scripted.
Yeah, okay, scripted. So I there should be no justification. If you know, there should be no. It's not justifiable to shield your child from your wife or from your husband, knowing fully well that and one of those things that has led to this girl to be like this is the lack of parental upbringing. You understand? Because when the father and the mother, you know, are not in unity, you know, there is possibility that their seed, you know, their children will be exposed to a whole lot of things in the society. Yeah.
So you're not of the notion that a man can single-handedly raise up a child, or a woman can do that on her own without the opposites.
No, they can't. Successfully, it can't. A man cannot single-handedly bring up a child, and a woman cannot single-handedly bring up a child, because children upbringing ought to be a partnership between the father and the mother. If a woman is claiming that, okay, now this is a perfect example. This is now this what's her name? North has been with the mother for a very long time. Now this is the consequences of single-handedly raising a child without the partnership of the man or without the partnership of the woman. So it is designed, the way children upbringing is designed is that it is designed that if you want to successfully bring up a child, the mother and the father should be present at all time.
Yeah, my daughter signed up the point, no.
Wait, because it was psychologically, in the end, of course, North might grow up being responsible, but what about her later life? But it is unfortunate that this thing has happened at her early life. So I pray that that the two parties, both West and Kim, at the end of the day, in the near future, in a short distance time, they find a way, because they should put the interest of the future of their children at heart. You know, irrespective of the disagreement they had while they were dating or got married. Now, you know, you wanted to say something. You said you disagree.
Yeah, I'm on the other side, because there are people that have actually raised their kids, you know, both male and female. They raise their kids, and you know,
from birth.
Anyhow, because there are people that will say, their wife maybe passed on when she gave birth to that particular child.
Then that means that there must have been family support.
Family support, how?
Wait. If, for example, a woman gave birth to, a child, and 6 months after, the father of that child died. The reason why that woman was successful in bringing up that child was because she was not the only one that is doing it alone. The family of that woman was around. The family of the man should be around. And also, the man... Okay, now, can you tell me a father figure in the life of North?
I mean, her mother has some boyfriends around.
So, yeah, I know why you say that some people have single-handedly, because if the woman is not absent, there must be a mother figure in the family of that woman or in the family of that man. If the man is not around, there is a father figure. Because I am a perfect example of what is going on here. I just don't want to say that. You understand? So I know if I'm telling you parental upbringing, anything I say about parental upbringing, just know that I am talking from experience. You understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
You don't understand. You don't understand. I'm talking from experience. So when if you see somebody who is wayward, a child who is wayward in the streets, there are different factors that led to that. Either the child was not properly brought up by the two parents, or either the child, maybe it was only the mother or the father that brought that child, or because, like I said earlier, it is designed that the woman and the man should be able to bring up their child, because the man provides security. The woman provides nurture. If you are only nurturing your child, nurturing, and there is no form of security, there's no form of high-heartedness.
But I can be very factual with you. Like, I know a particular influencer, they're twins online, girls, and their mom is like imbibing those two traits for them ever since.
Imbibing what?
The security, the providing everything. Yes.
How do you know? Do you know?
Because even during Father's Day, they would always post the woman as Happy Father's Day. Like, they'll put a banner on her cap and they'll put Happy Father's Day for the mother. They're like, my mom is my father and my mother. That she has single-handedly taken those two roles together.
When did she start that journey? Is it at?
Yes, when they were very small.
It is rare. It takes a lady. It is rare. Out of 100 people, out of 100 children, or 100 child, or I don't know how to put it perfectly. Out of 100 people, it is rare for you to see, a child successfully being brought up by a woman single-handedly.
They'll come for you.
It is, of course, they should come for
me.
I'm not doubting that they can't. But what I'm saying is that's why I said it is rare. It is not everyone. It is not everybody that was brought up by a single-parent mother. And at the end of the day, that person. That is why I said in that family of those twins, there should be somebody who has been a father figure. They might not openly say it. There must be somebody who is a father figure in that family that might be that has always been around, either the uncle, the mother's brother, or the mother's father, or a relative of them, somehow, somewhere, because it is designed.
You shall want to give flowers to men. You don't want to give flowers to women.
No, I'm not.
You don't want to give women flowers.
Remember, I've not given accolades to the men all the time. I also said, that is why I said that it is designed that bringing up a child should be both the responsibility of the mother and the father. And I also said that I said that there's a word I'm looking for. I said that a man cannot successfully bring up a child, and a woman cannot successfully bring up a child. That's why I use the word nurture, and I use the word protection and nurture. If we keep on nurturing or protecting, what about the nurture aspect of it? You understand? There was a video I saw on X multiple times. This father came into the house, and before the father walked in, this guy was talking to the mother anyhow. Then the father walked in and asked what was the problem. The wife told the father. Immediately, the father landed a slap on this guy. So the mother can ignore those things, but when there's a father figure at home,
ignore the slap.
No.
Or the beating.
The disrespect towards her.
That's not how women do.
So that's why when there's a father figure at home, there is some level of discipline. I'm not saying that women cannot discipline their children, but what I'm saying is that is why when these people are saying this gay of a thing, saying that they are getting married to their men, fellow men are getting married to their fellow men, women are getting married, they are just deceiving themselves. Alright, they are just deceiving themselves. You cannot successfully gay people cannot raise children successfully. Lesbian cannot raise children successfully. They are just deceiving themselves.
I feel like you work both ways, Sha, because if you talk about the discipline part, for example, there are some men that they're not the disciplinarian in the house. It's the wife, While some people will say, their wife is diseased.
But hardly.
It's not.
Percentage is few.
I don't know, but
the neighbor, excuse me, where I grew up in Satellite Town in Lagos, where I grew up, the neighborhood I grew up, I can't say okay, this particular man is not a disciplinarian. Even say my immediate neighbor while in Satellite Town, when the father is not at home, you could see how these children how they misbehave, even when their mother is at home. But when their father is around, they dare not shout. So that's to tell you that there's gain when a father figure is around. There's a whole lot of gain. But kudos to the mothers.
Yeah, for me it's work both ways.
Yeah, okay.
For me, work both ways.
I know you never agree.
No, because
you're a lady. I know you never.
No, it work both ways. Because actually, there are even some men that the nurturing thing too. They are the one left to take care of children, and they do it.
I don't know if you've listened to this program that Favor does every Friday, Fatherhood Gist. Oh, you have to listen to that program. Our listeners should listen to that program.
Women have taken some of the duties of men, and some men have taken the duties of some women. So when each of them are not when they're not around, and that's why that's even the best way. You as a man, you should be able to stand in for your wife when she's not around. You should be able to stand in for your wife if anything.
Happens, yeah.
Same way again, the wife, you should be able to stand in for the husband when he's away and something like that. But I'm not really going to support and say, because of somebody is a single mother or single father, then they're not going to produce good children. I'm not going to.
No, I'm not saying that they're not going to produce good children.
You said wayward.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that upbringing will not be complete.
Yeah, I'm not. For me,
it should not be complete.
For me, I feel like it does not matter. No, it does not matter because there are people that even have the both figures in their life and it's not still complete. So it's just different.
Yeah, there are some that have both figures in their life and it's still not complete.
So it's for me, it's on the other side of the coin. I don't really flow with that logic and stuff like that. But for the access thing, I don't know why people always find it hard to let, I don't know, except in case where maybe this particular person is has done a very, very dark thing in the past.
That is why I'm saying that I don't know what's the justification.
But if you are saying because of it, but if people broke up, then you say you are fighting, you're angry. I don't know, it's some type of way to me because most people now have talked about it. I remember Dotun too came out. Dotun. And I think the band too spoke about something like that.
Then the energy god.
Yeah, then there's the
energy god.
Then there's the man, don't call it that our senator. and there's that one.
Okay.
Then there's this one. So it's like, I don't know, people just come and say, oh, you're not giving my children access. I think there was a particular person that posted that he just saw his child after 6 months or something like that. Like, what was the essence of hiding your children from that partner, your ex-partner, because of you feel like there's bad blood between the both of you?
That shouldn't be the reason. That shouldn't be the
reason.
Even
you be Franklin self, you just recently settled that score, then Tododuke want to just, so I don't know, you're not making your child to have that fatherly love.
Yeah.
There are some men there's some children that that even want their parents to come, but that one is not even interested in seeing their children. But you're now they're interested. Let me come and see my child now. You're saying no. It's giving like
you're depriving them.
Yes, you are just like, I don't know. Some people are just some kind of way. So if you feel like you have done something that is bad, maybe they graped somebody before, or even if they repented, if so far they apologize, you can just restrict the hours, but not totally cutting them off, and you say, I will not let you see this particular person. It's not ideal. The child, like Yabo Ojo said, she never put her children in the situation where they never grew up with her father. She broke up with her husband. She said that was between she and her husband. That she never at any point sit them down and start talking bad about their father. She said she never did that. She allowed them to have their thing with their father. He wants to see them, call them on the phone, but then she does not. But not everybody will accept that kind of thing. So people will be like, no, I will not let you see my children, just because of you're angry with them. So that one, I don't know, let the whole full custody thing to not be something that we'll be going back and forth on.
And before we wrap up the show, and there is a possibility that if you allow your children to spend all the time with you, there's a possibility that when those children grow up, they will turn against you.
Yeah, they're gonna look for
they'll go and look for the father. They will turn against you because they are used to you.
That's
already.
Even those ones that don't even look out for that. For example, now a man leaves a woman, and then the man never asks of those children from the woman. They will still grow up and go and look for that man that never even sent them. Talk more about a man that is not asking for them every time, and then you're depriving them.
Yeah, you're depriving. So if you are the one that is depriving your children from seeing their other parents, just have it at the back of your mind that there will be a day when these children, when they grow up to the age of maturity, they will turn their back against you when they realize that, oh, is this how loving my father is? Is this how loving my mother is?
Was that betrayal?
It's not betrayal. It's just natural. It's not natural. It's just natural. It's just natural.
For especially those ones that that the father is a very wicked person, you're not still gonna look for him. It's very hurtful, though.
Yeah, it's very hurtful. All right, Lagos. I think that is how far we can go this Wednesday edition of Overt Radio Turntable. Remember, we started with a lady who went on X to complain about Big Brother, calling on the organizers to revamp the show, to be more strict-like, interpret the name Ninja itself. Okay, then we also talked about a man who got married to 4 wives and says that he is faithful to all of them. And the question is, can you be faithful to all the women in your life? So what is faithfulness has to do? What is faithfulness has to do with you marrying, more than one wife? Then we also brought the issue of Northwest, Kanye West complaining about, his ex Kim Kardashian's, not having full access, not having access to, the children, to the child. And we say that, well, if that there's no justification in you restricting your child from, having time with your partner, despite the fact that what actually happened is between you and your partner. There's no justification, to that. So that is how we can go this Wednesday afternoon. Bookie Daisy, any word?
Not really. Just have fun and be good and enjoy Big Brother.
Big Brother again. Maybe when they are in their final. Okay, I must make sure that I watch the final night, the finale, the grand finale on Sunday. The Sundays that they will